when she heard, "Hi, my name is Jude from Nigeria," she said, "Hey!" Oh my God. For some reason, we were happy for her. Like, we didn't know how, but it was so contagious. You see, one play on the sunny side aims to put a smile like this on your face. That excitement that comes with you winning on our daily raffle draws or winning the jackpot draw. And today is not going to be any different, because today is Jackpot Friday. If I were you, unfortunately, I am not you. If I were you, I will head on to the website. That is oneplay.ng, the official website. That's the number 1. Then play.ng, and I will buy my ticket with just 500 naira. Because you see, that ticket I buy with just 500 naira will qualify me. That is you, yeah, to be a part of today's jackpot from now up until 3 p.m. 2 people are gonna win. So what are you waiting for? OnePlay.ng is the official website. Go there, buy your ticket with just 500 naira. Select Nigeria info, 92.3 PH, or you use the USSD code *347 *880 *6 hash *347 *880 *6 hash. Now, if you've been buying your tickets from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and today, up until today, Friday, your number will be part of the pool of numbers in the jackpot draw for today. But if you want to increase your chances, keep buying those tickets, keep playing, and of course, keep winning. Having said that, it is time for us to start the sunny side conversation in full today. Choosing the right partner is on the table, and you want to ask me why? I'll explain after this short break to catch our breath, after the excitement,
Different ideologies,
different perspectives.
Share your
partner. I want to start talking about choosing the right partner. I overheard someone, sometimes I like to go out, because when I go out, I get to overhear people's conversations, and it kind of opens my eyes to how a lot of people think. But beneath or beyond what they think is why they even have that mentality in the first place. I'm very curious. The same thing happens when I go online and I see a post. My interest sometimes is not even about the post or who made the post. It's about the comments that come with the post. So I rush to the comment section and I take a seat, all right? And I get my drink and I get my popcorn and I want to read through comments. And then I want to understand what these people are thinking, why they would even think in that form and fashion in the first place. And then I will go to the person's profile. And then I will look. And I'll say, oh, no wonder. I am one of those persons. Judge me if you want to. But tell me how a man will be telling his fellow man, for this world where people fine like this, women fine anyhow. Women boku, nyafu, plenty, different shapes, different size, different color. You want to choose only one person, so? What's it worry you? Explore. What you want to choose only one person for? That person you want to choose now, if you choose and finish, tomorrow you go outside, go see another fine person. So what is the point? Really, just enjoy yourself. Just the galavant, they go. Just the no. I don't let anybody tie you down. I say, yeah? Sure, yeah, all right, Joe. And then I just use my side eye like this. I asked her, so let me even look at the person that is talking. I said, yeah? He doesn't even look the way he's talking. Why does he even have this kind of mentality in the first place? Why does he feel like the principal? How many plenty people in the world can you, the way he was saying it? While researching for today's conversation, I read an article in Psychology Today called 10 Tips to Help You Pick a Good Partner by Dr. Barton Goldsmith. What I found was a really captivating line. Picking the right person for the right reasons at the right time is an art form. You know what art is? Art is different things to different people. What is art to me and how I choose to express my art? So he said, picking the right person for the right reasons at the right time is an art form. And to be honest, I cannot think of a more accurate statement in one sentence that sums up the whole dating, relationship, and marriage space. With the divorce rates as high as they are, you were at someone's wedding 3 years ago, 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 4 years ago. You were on the dance floor with them saying, yeah, go, yeah, yeah, go, yeah, yeah, go, yeah, yeah. All those things, spraying their money, doing God when and God when not. It makes sense that it takes the right person, right time, and right reasons to make a fulfilling and strong relationship. But someone may ask, what about my specifications or checklist of my dream partner? Are we still doing tall, dark, and handsome over here, ladies? Are we still doing some Naomi Campbell kind of shape or some Beyonce kind of stuff here or some, what's it called? Mercy Chinwo with a sprinkle of Beyonce or Motola Jelade kind of with a sprinkle of Chama Jesus? Are we still doing that? Well, who says your specifications when it comes to your dream partners are not valid? But even when you get that specification, in all honesty, is it really easy to choose one partner for a lifetime commitment? Considering the fact that when you choose this person, you are stuck like this. There's one particular gum. Is it Cascamite, right? Who knows that gum? When you have gum, it. Super glue sometimes will wear off, but I hear that Cascamite is... Am I right? Is it Cascamite or Top Bond or Super Glue? When you know that when you're in. Is this person together forever, for better, for worse? So is it really easy to choose? Knowing fully well that after you choose this person, tomorrow you guys are walking along the road, you will see another person like this, and you'll be like, hey, I didn't mean I knew I'd have waited, though. Joy. Or there's a way there's this, I don't know how to whistle. I'll attempt. Hi, Denise. But you get this sound, you see it and you're like, Maybe if I had waited someone now, it should have been this person. Or maybe I should not go back to my ex like this guy. Or what if I wait small? Maybe in the next 2 years, that dream person, the perfect one, will show up. What is even the guarantee that this one I have chosen is the one? What if? Should it really be about finding your desired specifications or finding the right partner? Now let's talk. 0817 923 0002. Again, 0817 923 0002. We also have 0817 923 0003. That is 0817-923-0003. And then, of course, the WhatsApp and Telegram number for your WhatsApp and Telegram messages is 0809-030-6416. Again, 0809-030-6416. On X, we're at Nigeria Info PH, and our Facebook page is Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Remember, when you call, straight to the point, stick to the conversation, as we have so many other persons waiting to join the conversation. And yes, a call screener is in standby to take your calls first before passing you on to me in the studio. So when you do call, the first voice you would hear will not be my voice, but of course that of the call screener. And please, no complaint about one play on the show. Maybe when it's time for the draw, you can do that.
Good afternoon.
Nigeria Info, good afternoon to you, and welcome to the sunny side.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name?
You were talking about this, and I was just thinking, back in the days where everyone was used to looking for a tall, dark, handsome, muscular young man to marry. Then the guy to look for the Motolo Jalade type, as you mentioned. But it's not all about that anymore. Life has changed. And you end up looking out for that, and you come in with someone who has nothing to offer you in the marriage. On the other hand, you also end up looking for
Oh. What happened? Please do well to call back. I don't know what's happening to. Hold on a second. The network disappoints. WhatsApp to the rescue. Again, the WhatsApp and Telegram number is 0809-030-6416. In all honesty, for those of you who have settled down, those of you who are happily married, you tell me, when you made that decision, was it easy for you to choose? Yeah, think about it. There are many, you know how they say there are many fishes in the sea. Soldier go, soldier come, barrack go remain. What are the other things they say? A lot, like, I beg, you're so replaceable. To the left. Yeah, that's a Beyonce, right? To the left, you're not irreplaceable. I could have another you in a minute, and in fact, he'll be here any minute. And then you know how you say, okay, you have a pool of people that you admire, and then you go to your drawing board, and then you get your marker, and then you say, Carl speaks well. I mean, I like my man to speak well, like Carl, the Carl Orakwe, yeah. He speaks well, speaks polished English. His height is fine. His color, I wish he was a bit taller, I wish he was a bit huge. That would have been perfect. Does he have a car? Okay. Does he have a house of his own? Okay. What is he bringing to the table, really? Me, I may find somebody. Okay, Carl, just wait this side first. Jude. Jude. Jude is not bad though. Jude is not bad. It's just like a lot of people like Jude. Jude is too good. He's too calm. He's too sweet. He's too. Before you know now, a lot of people will be falling for him. I don't want a lot of people falling for my man. My man. Like my man. You just say, Jude, just stay one corner first. And then you say, Sam. Sam is tall. He's dark. He's handsome. But you see his beard. There's a way his beard the beard is just too much. Like, is there a way that the beard. And then if it's a guy, you say, okay, What about Precious? Remember, lifetime commitment. You're not doing tumbo baskalaba. You're not doing, okay, if we start, we'll do it for like 5 years and then we'll see how it goes. If after 5 years everything works out, we'll know that it is for a lifetime. Is it really easy to choose? Jay from Port Harcourt, welcome to the sunny side. Hello, Jay. Jay, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, were you the one that called before the network disconnected? Okay, welcome back, Jay.
Thank you. So I was just trying to explain, gone are the days when you look for a tall, handsome young man and looking for a very beautiful young lady who's got no dent on the face and walks very well with good hips and the likes. Gone are the days. Now, you look for someone who's got value.
Value.
Not necessarily an educated person. Education has nothing to play here. Not necessarily a churchish person, because that's not really what matters. So what are the values this person's got? And how is this person going to help you grow, build a home with you? Unfortunately, I heard the question you asked. You said, those who are married, what have they really gotten? There's so many persons have been married, and now they are enjoying them. They didn't look out for all that, and that is why they are succeeding. But if you go for shape, the person will grow old now. The shape will die. If you go for handsomeness, it will go. If you go for money, someday the money will go. Even if the money is there, you might not be able to enjoy the money because of age. And that's what it is. So value is the point. How would you both be able to bring up the two of the children together if you get them? And how would you be able to build ahead of someone, and while you can sit with your wife, proudly speak with the person? Like I said, it's not about beauty, it's not about money. Yeah, if you got all this, it's an advantage. But I didn't say it's bad. But the point is, value. How will you both work together? Would you have respect for each other? Does he treat his family well? That is the same way he will treat your family. That's just what I wanted to say. So it's not all about all those things. Those are just physical features.
But hold on. Even with value, I mean, I have seen people say, "Oh, I want value," but then they get value, and then they see somebody else that they feel like, I know I wanted value, shao. But if this value had come with a sprinkle of small were, a touch of were inside, it would have just been perfect. Do you get what I mean? Like, you make your choice, and then you now see someone that you're doing comparisons with.
Okay, now that's one quality that's one thing that should never exist in marriages. Don't compare. That man you think is better could be 150% worse than the husband you've got.
Really?
That woman you think is the best could be 150% worse than the person you've got. Comparison is just one thing we should never do in marriages. Your wife or your husband cannot be bad in entirety after all. There must be something good in the person that you saw and went in. Hold on to that value. We're all imperfect. No one is perfect. Even when you look at the errors of the other person, you've got your errors.
Okay.
And so the point is, while you're pointing a finger at, accusing finger on her or him, as it were, what about you?
Okay. All right, thank you. Thank you so much, Jay. Is it easy to choose? It's one thing to say, I have made my choice, and this is my choice. What's the name of that artist? My choice. I have made my choice. This is my... But getting to that point where you now say, this is my choice. Was it easy for you to navigate from the uncertainties, the so many question marks, to that point where you get to definiteness? Even if I see 10 million young, dark and handsome people, I have chosen this one. Even if I see 20 Beyonce, 20 Cardi B's, 20, it is this one. Even if I see plenty other people that have value to give to me as much as this person would give me value, it is still this person. Is it easy to navigate from that, you're questioning, and then you now say, I have made my decision. Now, some people will not even have a plethora of options to choose from. That's a fact. They may have just one person, but then deciding to move whatever it is they have, take it to the next level. I think that's what they call it. For them to say, okay, I think I am okay with this one, and with this one I am okay with, I insist that we take it to the next level. So there is choosing from a plethora of options, and then there is choosing the one option, the only one option that you have. Choosing the right partner, that's the conversation. Is it really easy to choose one partner for a lifetime commitment? Should it really be about finding your desired specification or finding the right partner? Good afternoon, Denise. For me, I make any decisions. For me, before I make any decisions, or I already know where I am going to, you must have somebody in mind. Henry from Kidney Island, Port Harcourt. All right, thank you, Henry. This one is, what's this? Someone says, good afternoon to you, Denise. My take on this topic is, so far marriage is the institution by God. That means choosing your partner should be spiritual, because we marry character, not the look of the person. Till somebody tells you, hey, I want character, but I also want to know that the person that is sleeping close to me, if I wake up, I would like to see that person's face. Moving on. That is why, as a partner, you choose your partner depending on God to discern from. What makes a good partner is what is in the person, and it comes to play by the virtue embedded in that person. That is why there is a saying, the success of a man depends on the woman he chooses. So I advise guys to exercise patience in choosing the God-given partner. From Ipalibo, Taylor Harry. This one says, it wasn't hard when I recognized what I had been looking for, and it just felt so right. Despite what some people may have to say, the kind of peace I have with my husband, I've never had with any other man, and that's what I was actually looking for. You want peace? Okay. It's the kind of peace that remains and anchors me from the inside of my soul, even when in the physical, the math is not mathing, and other people are displaying werish behavior. Anonymous, send that in. This one says, Didito. Yes. Now the matter we settled last night. My girl literally doesn't have an O-level credit certificate. Gosh, and I'm a man who has a lot of degrees. Chiagozi. Why then are you with her? What value does she have? She said she will sell rice and beans. Yay! That's what she said. That's what she wants. Rice and beans selling. Okay. I'm Soki Fuwara from Port Harcourt. Choosing the right partner to marry. Well, I am not married. However, I feel as a man, marry a lady who is kind. I don't know if there's any man who needs an unkind lady. Other reasons will come. Next, I may be wrong, but for ladies, kindly get married when there is a lot of suitors coming in to ask you for marriage, possibly in your early 20s. Your husband may just be among the several suitors, or may not. You don't need to explore different boyfriends and decide to settle down. As a man, add value to yourself before you ask a woman to marry you. A 20-year-old woman and a 20-year-old man are not mates. The ladies are likely to start a family before the man, who needs to be valuable. I don't think you understand the question. Is it really easy to choose? You have your 20 things I want in my dream man, 10 things I want in my dream woman. In reality, how many people actually tick all the boxes for you? And then again, yes, there's that fear of not wanting to be classified as too choosy. I bet you're too picky, Joe. Just pick one and marry. What is it? There's no perfect human being. No, see, when I married your father, I did not love him. But then again, I saw one man that was doing, I said, okay, let me just accept and see where we are today. Stop doing too much. Just pick one. You're too choosy. You're waiting for Virgin Mary. My brother, just find one. Just look for one thing that you know that you can. Is it easy like that? I want to know. We're going to commercial break. When we come back, we'll round up the conversation. It's still the sunny side on 92.3 Nigerian for FM. To stay tuned to us.
The show continues.